Hi guys, in this video I'm going to give you a quick overview of Squareflow's products module, which is used for anyone with an online store. Or if you're not selling products online, but you want to have a product catalog on your website, the products module will allow you to do that as well. If you do sell online, so if you're doing e-commerce, there's just another module that we usually turn on called orders, which allows you to take online orders and payments. So in the case of this website, District Brewing, they do sell these products online and they offer delivery. So we will be looking at the orders module as well. Now I'll hop into the content management system here, and I'm currently in the products module, which looks like this. And here I can see all the products that District has added to the site currently. Now I can add a new product, or I can go and edit one of these products. I can also hide the product if I need to hide it temporarily or if it's out of stock. You can also feature certain products by clicking on the star, and then you get access to a few more settings here if you're doing search engine optimization. Your meta titles, meta descriptions, that type of stuff is accessed through this little icon here. Um, Organizing the products in your store is very easy. You can just drag and drop. So that makes it real easy to set your product pages up the way that you want them to look. Just going back to the website, if we look here, we can see we've got categories. We've got categories at the top, and we also have all the brands listed here. So our visitors can shop by brand or by category. If we click into one of these products, so let's go to this German Pilsner, you can see that we've got a nice big image of the product. We've got a few additional photos. The product name, we see what categories it's currently in, and then the brand name, and then we can choose an option. So if I want to order a 6-pack or a 12-pack, these selections will update the price. I can choose how many units I want to add to my order, and then so let's do 3 items here. I'll add it to my cart. Once I add it to my cart, it asks me if I want to view my cart or if I want to continue shopping. And you can see I get a success message here. Now, this process here can be changed slightly. Like if you want the person to just go to the cart immediately when they add the item to the order, you can do that as well. If we want to view the cart, it looks like this. So here I can see I added some product earlier, so it remembered that. And I can see the total or subtotal here. Now this does not include shipping. So what we're going to do next is we're going to check out, and then let's go through the checkout process. Now with this website, because they're selling an alcoholic product, they need to ask the customer to enter their birth date. So I'm just going to put in my birth date here, and now you will all know how old I am. Let's go 1980. And then I'll put in my contact details here. So once I've got my billing information added, it's asking me if I would like this product shipped or picked up. So I'm going to ask that they ship this product because I want it delivered. And then it's going to ask me if my shipping address is the same as this address above. And if I say yes, then I don't have to do anything else. And if I say no, then I can provide a shipping address. So this is standard checkout functionality. If I change my mind, I can keep shopping or I can continue on. Now, what's going to happen next? Um, because I chose shipping, it's now going to calculate the shipping rate based on my shipping address. Okay, so because previously or at the previous stage when we showed the cart, we don't know where this person needs it shipped, so we can't give them a shipping quote. So right now, when I continue, you'll see that it's asking me again. Now that it knows how much it's going to cost for shipping, it's giving me the option to choose whether I want pickup again. Now, this might seem redundant, but in this case, both options are free, and that's because District Brewing has it set up that if you order more than $50 worth of product, then you get free delivery. Like if you're in the Regina area or in the Saskatoon area. And so in that case, both options are free, but we do still give you the option to choose if you want to change your mind at this stage. Because at this stage, I might see a shipping fee or a delivery fee that I'm not willing to pay. And so then it would be nice to just say, you know what, I'm going to pick it up at the brewery. And you can also add multiple pickup locations. So that's something that I'm not going to get into in this video to show you how to set it up, but just I will say that it's very easy to set up. And there's just some settings to go through, and we help all our clients with all that stuff. When you're dealing with our system or with our any of our websites, you get unlimited technical support, so you don't have to worry about all that stuff. You just tell us what you need to do and we'll set it up. Okay, so we're going to continue on with the delivery or shipping, and now it's going to take me to a page that gives me a final overview of my order. Here I see the total for all the products I've got. My shipping cost is $0. I can add a discount code if I've got a discount code, and that's something that you can set up if you want to set up discount codes. That's very easy to do. And then here it's now showing my subtotal and then my taxes. Now, in the case of District Brewing, there's a lot of taxes that are involved with when you're selling alcohol, like taxes and deposits and all that. So they've actually just included it all in their price of each item. So it's showing that it's $0 taxes, but it specifies your price includes appropriate taxes and deposits. And there's my total. Next, all that's left to do is I need to fill in my credit card details, click submit, and the order is placed. So that's the end user's functionality. As far as District Brewing is concerned, when it comes to adding products and editing products, let's have a quick look at what that looks like. So I'm not going to look at this product because it only has one option. Let's open that German Pilsner that we just had on the screen. So here you can see what it looks like when you're adding products. So you have basic information or basic details. So like the product name, the slug, this is the address for that product. And I'll just quickly show you where that is. If we go back a few times. So here we go. So the slug, this part is in the address bar here. And that's something that might seem insignificant to you, but if you are doing search engine optimization, or if you just want to, have nice and short slugs, then it's nice to have access to that field. So you can customize your slug. You also have a field for product ID or product number. In this case, District is leaving that field blank. And this brings me to just something I will mention. If you have any fields like this that you don't need, then you can just let us know and we can deactivate those fields so that you don't have to stare at fields that you don't need. And that might cause confusion for your staff when they're adding products. So we can just get rid of those fields. You also see here's the brand that they've got selected. And if they need to add any new brands, they can just fill it in this field and click add. Here's the image, the thumbnail image. And once you upload an image, you're able to crop the image so you can find the best sort of layout for it. Additional photos are shown here, and you can just click browse to add more. And there's the product description. So they've got a fairly detailed description explaining how the whole delivery process works now that we're in this COVID-19 lockdown phase here in Canada. So there's a lot of verbiage there, and they've got notes on how the whole process works, just to set up the expectations for the customer right from the start. Then you can also see there are categories here, and you can have categories and subcategories, and you can have as many branches as needed. When it comes to categories, all you do if you want to manage your categories, you scroll over the products module, and there you can see the categories tab. Next, we'll go to the e-commerce part of this. So for those of you who are not selling products online, you will not see this e-commerce tab. This only shows up if you're selling online. And if you're not selling products online, then you will have one or two extra fields that show up here for the price, etc., a sale price, that type of thing. If you do have the e-commerce capabilities turned on, then the price field shows up here. So there's my base price. This is the price I show the customer at first glance when they come to the site. So if we just refresh this page, you can see that $15.90. That's my base price. Now, if you don't have any product options, then that would be the only field that you need to fill in. In this case, they do have different product options, and they don't want to list each of these as a separate product. So they've got each product option listed and then the price for that option. So that's why this price changes when I choose a keg versus a six pack. Um, so there's where you set your product options. You can move your options around. You can delete them. You can add as many options as you need. Then when it comes to shipping, the way that our system works, and we can configure your shipping rates in a few different ways, but the most popular way is to have a base shipping fee. So each order has a base fee, and then for each item that gets added to the order, you add a small number on top of the base fee. That way, your shipping fee is not uh, loaded with the product. So, for example, if you're selling a T-shirt and you want to charge $10 for shipping, some of the basic e-commerce systems that are out there will only allow you to set the shipping rate with that product. So, if someone adds one T-shirt, they're paying $10 for shipping. But if they add two T-shirts, they're going to pay $20 for shipping. That's not how our system works. With our system, you can say, I'm going to charge $5 as a base fee, and for every t-shirt, another $2, so that the shipping fee scales up in a way that makes sense because you can put more than one t-shirt in a box. But as you can see here, you can set shipping rates for your home city. So in this case, District Brewing has two home cities, and you can have multiple home cities. So they operate in Regina and in Saskatoon. So we know that the home city is Regina, and home city two is Saskatoon. So if someone is in Saskatoon, they're not going to pay any additional shipping. If someone is out of or in the home province, so anywhere in Saskatchewan, but not in these two cities, then they're going to be charged $2 um, for every item that they add to the order. And if they're outside of Saskatchewan, anywhere else in Canada, they're going to be charged $3. And you can also set your rates per province, shipping rates if needed. And then you can also add additional countries, that you want to ship to. So that's how you set up your shipping rates and your product prices. And then if this product for some reason has like special tax rules, for example, so this site has base tax rates set. And in this case, it's $0 because they include the taxes in the price. But with some of our other clients, they might have a tax rate of 11% because we're based in Saskatchewan. And so we're charging PST and GST. So your taxes you set up under the orders module in the tax options. So once you have your taxes set, if you do happen to have a certain product that has special taxes, you get to overwrite the taxes right here. But this is very rarely used. However, we do have that option. Also, when you're on a product, when you're looking at this product and you see there are these featured products at the bottom, if you do, and right now these will always be the same at the bottom of every product because they've got certain featured products selected that just show up every time. But if you want to specifically show certain related products, then you can go to this related tab and you can go pick which products need to be shown below this German Pilsner. Now, obviously, it wouldn't make sense to show this product underneath itself, but you could do that if you wanted to. So this way, you can try and upsell or just show related products that make sense once the person is buying this. Let's continue through here. So once you have your product set up and people start placing orders, then you will hop over to the orders module, and this is where you'll be able to see all your orders. So here we can see the orders coming in, and you can see each order has a different status. So these are paid, and there's also pending. So what pending means is it means that, and this is actually one of our staff that just did this pending order here. We're often doing testing and continually working on our system. So this pending order just means that the person that came to the store went through everything except for the final step where they need to pay. So they skipped that step. So it allows you to identify who those people are, and you can maybe contact them to just see if there was a problem with their card, or if they, what the reason was that they decided not to continue on with the order. You can also see if orders have been refunded here. So there's Joe refunded some orders here, and then if you drill into a specific order, you can see there's an option to refund the order right here. Now, that will give a full refund. If you want to do partial refunds, our shopping cart system works with Stripe, which is a payment gateway. So similar to PayPal, which you might have heard of if you haven't heard of Stripe. Now, Stripe is quickly becoming the industry standard payment gateway. It's used by some of the biggest sites on earth and apps. And if you go to the Stripe site, you can learn more about their pricing. They charge 2.9% for a credit card transaction fee plus 30 cents per transaction. But then they handle all the credit card processing, the storing of credit cards. You don't have to worry about any of that. They take care of all the security um, and that. But with Stripe, once you log into your Stripe account, you will also be able to see all the orders that have been placed through your site. So you get it shown in both places, in our system and in Stripe. So if you see an order in Stripe and it's not in our system, there's a problem. And if it's in our system and not in Stripe, then there's also a problem. So luckily, we don't have that problem. But if you do log into Stripe, then you'll be able to do partial refunds if that's something that you need to do. Um, yeah, and I guess just in closing, with our system, there's a lot of shipping options. So, for example, here you can see we've specified what the home city is. So there's home city Regina, home province, and then home province two, home province, home city two, and then you can have up to 4 home cities. Here you see the base shipping fees that we have. So if someone's in Regina, they're going to pay $5 for their order, etc. You can also specify which countries can actually order stuff, like where people can come from. So anyone from anywhere in the world can order products from District's website. They ship beer and beer merch all over the world. But if you do want to limit to only Canada or Canada and the US, then we can do that in this settings area here. And then you can set specific prices for specific base shipping rates for specific countries. So it's very detailed what you can do with your shipping base settings. And then you can also specify discounts. And here you can specify, for example, what District Brewing did. If someone spends $50, they get a flat shipping fee of $0. So this way you can incentivize people to shop or spend a little bit more to save on shipping or get a shipping discount. And then finally, if you do want to offer pickup, here you can specify your pickup location. So there's District Brewing's pickup location. And if you need another pickup location, you can just add it on the next line. So that's probably something that District, oh, in Saskatoon, they don't offer pickup, they only offer delivery. So that's a quick look at how our products module works with our orders module, which allows you to do e-commerce. If you're in the market for an online store, please head over to the Squareflo website. Oops, I can't type. And just go to the pricing and packages page. And there you will see we have e-commerce starter pack. And what this includes is a responsive, mobile-friendly website with an online store, with everything that I just showed you in the video so that you can start selling products online. The only difference between this package and our loaded package is that you don't get all the modules that we have. So you don't get the services module and the programs module and all our other modules that other types of businesses will use. This package is specifically for someone who wants to just do online retail. And if you ever start with this package, you can always upgrade to this package if needed. So that's everything you need to know to get an idea of how our e-commerce package works and how our e-commerce system works. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Just go over to our website and click on the Contact Us form. Thanks for watching.